Hello YouTube friends and fan. This video will provide you with all the information you should need to wire up a trailer harness for the Hyundai Ioniq. Stay tuned. Alright folks, first step here is to move the mats out of the trunk. We'll start by removing these bolts. There is a little hidden screw back here. Stick your flat screwdriver in there. It just pops out. Let me take you in here and show it to you. Take that off, and then the whole cover will come out. And this is the last little piece that has to come off. This just unscrews. Little nut there that it pops out that easily, guys. There's a push tab right here. Be gentle with it. Got a firm grasp on it, and it'll come. You do need to release the gas nozzle piece there. And that's will allow you to do everything you need to do here. The red arrow is pointing to a grommet that should allow you to put the wiring down through the body and come out at the hitch if that's what you desire. Mine is laid inside the trunk and stored under the mat when not in use. It protects it from the weather and everything else. Did this with my Honda Civic for 14 years, had no problems. Double-sided tape holding on the box. You literally unplug a set of wires that are factory, plug in your two ends, and you have to run your ground wire. See the white wire going into there? I just backed that off because those are already grounds. And you can see where I ran it across. You also, to get the wire fished across, you can actually just lift up under here and go from side to side, but it's a little easier. The only thing holding it in is these two push tabs right here. There's one there, one down here. So, and it'll pop out fairly easily. And then it pops right straight out. So, and you just shove that back in when it's time. And if you notice the black wire right here, I electrical taped it to the other one just to keep it nice and neat. And I'll show you where I fished it along the wall, down through. The next step is to pull the seal from the doorway here. by doing that, that channel allows you to run the wire I don't know if you can see it back in there, but there's a wire loom back in there, and you'll actually be able to reach from the trunk on up through. I know you can see this wire here. That's the one I fished all the way up along. And I pulled this weather strip as well. You can see where it comes through right there. And then I'll get you up under the dash here and show you how I fished it through the dash. Okay folks, the grommet right here goes through the firewall. That is for your hood release. That's where the wire's fished through the firewall. Just got to make sure when you bring it up in through the edge of the door frame here that you get it past all those brake pedal and the rest of the wiring right there. That way you don't catch it with your foot while you're trying to drive. Let's go up under the hood and see what we got. Up under the hood here, this is your fuse panel. And this is where we run the wire to. Bring the wire through the firewall, up along, and I actually zip tied and used electrical tape and fastened it down. You notice the red wire comes up. You've seen in any other videos, that's called a lever nut. And I have an inline fuse right here. Bring the light over, you can see this better. So I do have it all protected, and that way if I needed to get to something, right there's the fuse. And if for any reason I want to add auxiliary power, that little lever nut has 2 fingers available, and I can run 2 more auxiliary outs. You can see I put red heat shrink to mark that was the hot wire. That is your main lug for power out. And let's see if we can follow this here. See the little black wire running? Runs back in. And it's hard to see. Let me see if I can go over here and get it for you. That wire actually comes through the firewall just back under there. So if you got somebody with a small hand, a wife or something, it'd be helpful. But when I fished it, you can see the zip tie right here, holding that one on. So take your time. Hope this is helpful, beneficial, and we will see you on the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you got something you want to see, let me know. I'll try to get you all the information I can give you. Thanks for watching.